Hello, well, welcome to the reading for the week of 13 to 19 April 2020. Let's see, what do we have for this week? Okay, so we're gonna start with the Monday, which we have the Hierophant. Tuesday, Nine of Swords. Wednesday, Seven of Wands. Thursday, the Knight of Pentacles. Friday, the Emperor. And for Saturday and Sunday we have Two of Wands and Ten of Swords. Well, be just aware of the things that you're going to hear, the things that will be spoken, because this is the time when they will, well, say something that you will think, okay, we are a little bit out of the woods, you know. Just make sure that you don't let your guard down, you know. But, you know, we're going to start the week thinking and hoping and maybe having some, more or less, not, I don't want to say encounters with the beliefs or religion, but this week might be like, it's something related on Monday, related with our faith, our belief. Some of you might not, this week it's more about going head to head with some other people, discussing, not agreeing with some things. It can be that discussion, it's about religion, maybe it was the Easter or something, I don't know. I think it's Easter this week, I have no clue. And, you know, some of you might not agree. You might want to go and attend the service. If you think it's okay and you're safe, well, then go and attend. But if the city that you live in, it says, you know, do not attend gatherings or religious services, don't do it, because it can get a little bit, you know, pricey. You might receive a fine, so you don't want that. But this week it's like, okay, I can go against the current. I can do something that will take me out of this situation. Again, this week you're gonna have to be, all of us, we're gonna have to be careful to whom are we listening. Because if we watch too much of doom and gloom, we're gonna be like paralyzed. We're not gonna be able to move forward this week. We're not gonna have so much hope this week. You have the authority. Each of us, we have the authority to do some changes in our life. If we choose to listen to somebody else, if we choose to be in fear, then the reality is gonna be not so pleasant, you know. It's very important who you will see. Some of you this week, you will see who pulls the strings, you know, the decisions, the going head to head with other people, the authority that each of us, we're gonna put out there, and we're gonna say, you know what, I deserve more, I want this, you know. There are many possibilities this week from which we can choose, yeah, but be very aware of the safety, you know. Especially on weekend, Saturday and Sunday, some of you might have some well, not so good news, you know. You're gonna choose to make a decision, you're gonna choose to go in some direction, or either someone is gonna block you, or you're gonna be like, I'm too afraid to do this change, to make this move. Well, you know, I will have to say, with this week, in this week, who do you give the power to? Who do you listen? What is your faith? What is your belief? And I'm not, when I say what is your belief, I'm not saying like, you know, if you're Orthodox or Catholic or a Muslim or a Jew or a Hindu, I'm not talking about those kind of beliefs. I'm talking, what do you believe within yourself about your life, about your potential, you know? What is it that blocks you or stops you? The fear. There is a fear there for, well, some of us. There is a fear that if I do this, I will be criticized by others. I will have to explain the choices. Do I have it in me to withstand the debate with others? You know, be very much aware how much risk you're gonna take this week, because, like I said in the beginning, they might lift a little bit the restraints. and they will say, well, kinda we're out of the woods this week. Let's go a little bit back to normal. Well, if you have an immune system compromised, you better stay put. If you have underlying health issues, you better stay put and don't take the risk, you know. Some of you, you're going to be confronted with a decision that you have to do it now or never. Either it's to reopen, or to show your authority, or to just pack your things and move somewhere, you know. But that, for some of you, it's going to be dangerous, you know. It can be very dangerous for some of you. And so this week, it's more about, let's say, the collective. Well, okay, we're listening to someone, we're watching something, we're stuck in the house, we watch YouTube or the internet or the TV. So you hear things, you see things, then it's up to you. What do you believe deep down? Check with your intuition, with your gut feeling, because many people will be, kind of dragged into a worse situation, a bad decision. So you're going to have to stay crooked and think straight about this week. You have the power, you have the authority to govern yourself, to make the decisions. But who do you trust? This week, be very careful. All of us, we have to be careful. Where do we place our trust, our beliefs? Do we place our decisions on somebody else and say, you know what, oh, because you decided, I'm gonna just follow your decision. This week is very important to have that integrity, autonomy, and say, you know what, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not gonna go with that. I'm not gonna do what you're asking me to do. Well, some of you this week might receive some money. You will not be happy with the amount of money that you're gonna receive. Either it's you provided a service in the past, or the government will give you some assistance or something, but you will not be, some of you will not be happy with the amount of money. And because we don't know when this is gonna end, when can we go back to normal. You might say, okay, so this might last maybe 2-3 weeks, this amount of money. What next? Because even if they decided, the government will decide, okay, we pump a little bit more money. Well, make sure, I'm very sure that they will find ways to get that money back. Or, just be aware of, even if they decide to give you a second round of money, whatever, your employer or the government or someone, they will make sure that if there is more need of that, they will take their time. So be careful how much money you expend, you spend this month, or when you receive some financial aid. It can be from friends, from family, from government, from your workspace, because this can go for a little bit longer, and you don't want to be in a pinch financially, because you trusted someone. Because it's very possible that this week some parts of the world, they will say, well, I think we're out of the woods, let's go back to normal. And a second freaking wave of virus comes, and maybe we go out there and we spend the money and enjoy after being locked down for a while, and then the problems appear again. So again, we're with nothing. So this week, very careful. Who do you trust? Whom do you listen? And who do you let to make decisions for you? You have the authority to decide for yourself and to do what is best for you this week. But just stay away from conflict with others, debates, arguing. If you need to justify and explain yourself, and you have to, well, make sure that you are prepared with an explanation. But if you don't need to explain yourself, just don't do it. It's a waste of time. This week is very easy because of our beliefs, our speech, our thoughts. We put it out there, we talk to people close to us, and it's so easy to get into arguments, debates, fights, and then it can escalate so bad that it can be like, threats or violence. So just, lay low this week. Yeah, because already people are stressed to the limit with their patience. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, take care of yourself. Be safe. Talk to you soon.